Welcome to the Motivational Medium podcast. I'm Anne-Marie Lord, a psychic medium, author, and the founder of the Motivational Medium Academy. On this podcast, we'll explore intriguing topics such as mediumship, psychic abilities, and the amazing idea that we all have intuition within us. Whether you're a believer, skeptic, or somewhere in between, get ready to unlock your extraordinary potential as we discover the supernatural world together. If you want your questions featured on the show, be sure to join my tribe by subscribing to my newsletter at annemarielord.com. Let's go. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the podcast. On today's podcast, I have been sent some questions that I'm going to answer. I'm not going to name the people that have sent me these questions, but I want you to also listen to this podcast because there just might be some questions in there for you, and you also may get some guidance from the answers that I'm going to give to the people that have sent me these questions. Okay, so I'm going to use my angel cards to do this, so you might hear some little shuffling in the background. One of the first questions I got asked was from a young guy, and he said to me, shall I change jobs? Now, before I even get the angel cards out and get going, one of the things that I thought straight away was, if you're asking that question, and this goes for any of you listening to this out there, if you're asking that question, then ask yourself this straight away. Why are you asking yourself that question? There's obviously something that doesn't feel right within the job that you're already in. So is it that you're bored? Is it that you think it's time to move on and go on to bigger and better things? Is it someone upsetting you that's in the place where you work? You know, there's lots of questions when you ask yourself, does it not fit around your family anymore? So if your answer to any of this is yeah, then you will start looking for a new job. Okay, so we've asked ourselves, should I move job? Why am I thinking about moving jobs? And there's something that I spoke about just then, and it said, I always talk about giving your power to the external. If one of the things is, shall I move job because someone within my place of work is not very good with me or not treating me very well, or I don't get along with them, then ask yourself, are you giving your power to that person? They are making you miserable. They are also making you sad. If they have a bad day, you have a bad day. So how could you change that? You could decide to raise your vibrational energy and not care. Not let them in, not take on board anything they say. And how you do that is by gratitude, is by doing your journal of a night, is by looking after your own energy. Yeah, it doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen. I remember working as a nurse, and I'll have spoke about this many times, and you go into the office, and the office sometimes can be quite negative, because there's lots of stuff going on. There's lots of dynamics, different dynamics. And especially if it's an office full of women and you walk into the office and someone might be having an argument with the husband or the wife that morning, and someone else couldn't get the kids to school on time, and someone else hates the job and wishes that they could stay at home as a full-time mum. And then you walk in and you feel quite low on your energy, and then you see them looking at you and you just think, what am I doing here? Or you could change it round and you could walk through that office and you could go, good morning, good morning, good morning. That raises your own vibrational energy, and you watch that you actually might rub off on them. You actually might help them have a good day. But one person that will have a better day will be you. Okay, so if it's someone in the office, then seriously think, why? Raise the vibration. Don't take on what they're saying. They're obviously not in a good place if they're picking on you. Report them if they're giving you bullying, but don't take on their energy. Raise your vibrational energy and things will change. Okay, so let's get back to the question that this young man sent in. Shall he change jobs? Now, straight away, I got the message no. I got stay grounded, stay where you are. Anything that's going on within this place of work, this too shall pass. I feel like there's opportunities here. I feel like it is just a blip. Now, this goes against the grain for what I said in the beginning. If you're in a job and you're asking yourself, should I change? Then you've got to ask yourself why. If you're bored, then you might be bored in the next job. Change within the area that you're in. If it's someone that you don't like and they don't like you, change your vibrational energy. Don't take on board who they are. They might just come to the party and change their opinion on you. Yeah. If it's to do with finances, then go up the ladder. If it's to do with it works round the children, then stay where you are. This too shall pass, okay? So what I was getting for you, my friend, is stay where you are. Absolutely stay where you are. I feel like there's bigger and better opportunities coming for you within this building, within this business. And whatever it is that you're going through at the moment, this too shall pass. Okay, so I hope that will help. Yeah, there's a light at the end of the tunnel and you're getting guided towards your dreams. Okay. And there's a manager's post or a managerial post that I really think you should consider taking. Can't tell you how to live your life, but I really think this could be a good opportunity and it's all within the same company. Okay. So that's that one. The next one I got was opening a business and how. I feel like I'm keeping myself small. Am I afraid of success? Oh, interesting. How many of you business owners out there can honestly, hand on your heart, say you sometimes sabotage your dreams or yourself to keep yourself small? And I know a lot of you will be saying, no, I try everything I can to build my dreams. I try everything I can to build my practice. Yeah. But sometimes when the opportunities come, we might not go for them because of fear. Okay. So if this is you, or if this is you sent me this message, or anyone who feels in the same boat, if you feel like you are keeping your business small or sabotaging or afraid of success, then I need you to take the next step. Now, how do you do that? How do you tap into your full potential and take massive action and get great results if you are afraid? Don't forget, if you see things in your mind, the body and the fear system doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is not real. So imagine you wanted to achieve your dream and achieve your goal within this business. I want you to visualize yourself showing up. I want you to visualize yourself. What clothes are you going to wear? What's the conversation you're going to have? How are you going to do this? You visualize it and see it and play that visualization over and over and over and over in your head until you normalize it. And then you will step into your full potential. You will take massive action and you will achieve great results. But you've got to be honest with yourself. Sit down in a quiet place and just think about what you're doing. Have you had opportunities come your way and have you said no to them opportunities? And if you have, was it through fear? I've done it myself. Stepping out there into the big wide world can be sometimes frightening. But the more you visualize it in your mind's eye, the more you will make it real. The more you will step through that fear barrier, tap into your full potential, take massive action, and create amazing success. Okay, so visualization is the goal for this. Make it real. Manifest it. And all manifesting means is make it real. Raise your vibration, walk, exercise, meditation, gratitude. your gratitude journal, whatever it is, and then dream. Allow yourself to dream. Make it real and watch the difference. In my book, I write about athletes and how they would run a race in their mind's eye before they would actually run the race. And when they were hooked up to all the monitors, their body actually felt like it was running the race. The body doesn't know the difference between what is real and what is not real. Yeah. Have you ever watched a scary movie and all of a sudden you've got sweaty palms and you're quite nervous? You're not even in that movie because your body doesn't know. When your mind is telling you fear, your body doesn't know what is real and what is not real. It just knows what your mind is telling it to do. So flip that script, make it exciting, step into that power, make it amazing. Yeah, and make it real. Okay. So open a business and how I keep myself small. Yes, you should definitely open that business, but I can't tell you how to live your life. But watch you don't make yourself small. Baby steps. What is the next step? Next rung of the ladder. If it feels too big and too overwhelming, chunk it down. Chunk it down, chunk it down, chunk it down to get to the next rung of the ladder. And visualize it. Make it real. Manifest it. Yeah? And your body won't know the difference. And we've got one last question here. And this is, should I move to a different country with my family? Wow. Now, this is actually on you, not on me. This is something I did. I moved to Australia with my family in 2006. And it was an amazing move. It was the best move I ever made. Was it easy? No. Did I get sad and leave a lot of family and amazing friends? Yes. Would I do it again? In a heartbeat. It was one of the best things I ever did. But you've got to ask yourself, would it be good for you? You're worrying about finances. The finance cards come in there. So I know that once you open your heart to abundance, that the country you move into will bring you abundance. So this is good. I also see the card of opening up to new opportunities. So I also feel that the country in the new country that you're going to move to will open up to new opportunities for you. So that is absolutely worth taking a chance on. I also see the card of self-care, okay? So when moving to another country, I did this as well as like I've just said, but moving to another country can be hard and it can be difficult and you can keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't forget to relax. Don't forget to take it easy and don't forget to give yourself some time out. Enjoy the new country that you're in. Go and see some beautiful stuff as well as some, when you're doing the hard stuff like the bank accounts and everything else and setting up the kids at school, getting your jobs, whatever it is, don't forget and have some time out too. So don't forget to and have some really beautiful days as well. Let your mind know why you're there, okay? Now, the emotion cards just come out there, and I know as well as anybody what the emotions could be when people live on the other side of the world. So watch out for the emotions because they can derail you. However, I feel like if you keep charging ahead and you keep going forward, then there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I feel like it will be a success. Okay, so it's up to you. There's the physical and emotional healing. So it is up to you, but I do feel if you do it the right way, don't forget and have the balance as soon as you get to the new country that you're going to. Have the joy and fun and enjoy the new country that you're in, as well as doing the hard work of setting up your life there. Okay. Now, for those of you that them questions wasn't for, I hope you got some guidance in them questions. And if you wanted to ask some questions for on my next question podcast, please go to my website, annemarielord.com, send me an email and sign up for the newsletter. And I will put out there the newsletter when I want all the questions coming in and I will answer as many as I can. Hope you have a fantastic day, guys, and enjoy the journey. We're here for a good time, not a long time. Have a brilliant day. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this show. It's important to note that while I'm here to inspire, encourage and guide you, I'm not a psychologist, psychiatrist, or a doctor. Join me again in 2 weeks for more captivating revelations on the supernatural. Remember to be in with a chance to have your questions answered on the podcast. Subscribe to my newsletter at amarylord.com. Stay in the tribe to vibe. I appreciate you guys. See you next time.